out there. They have some rain possibilities, but I don't think we'll have too much here. One of the seeming, how do I put it, uh, issues that have come up since COVID and all of the stress that we've dealt with is that many marriages seem to be in trouble. It may be because we had to spend so much time together, we're not used to doing that. Sometimes when the husband goes to work or the wife goes to work, you've got some free time to yourself. And the issue of being together 24 hours can really be difficult. In Ephesians, the fifth chapter, 24, second verse, it starts this way. It says, "Wives, submit to your own husbands as the Lord. For the husband is head of the wife, also Christ is the head of the church. He is the Savior of the body. Therefore, just as the church is subject to Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. Now, husbands, love your wives, just as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for her, that he might sanctify and cleanse her with the washing of the water by the word, that he might present her to himself a glorious church, not putting spot or wrinkle on any such thing, or not having spot or wrinkle on any such thing, but that she should be holy and without blemish. So husbands ought to love their own wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself, and for no one ever hated his own flesh, but nourishes and cherishes it, just as the Lord does the church. For we are members of his body, of his flesh, and of his bones. For this reason a man shall leave his father and mother and join to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. This is a great mystery, but I speak concerning Christ and the church. Nevertheless, let each one of you in particular so love his own wife as himself, and let the wife see that she respects her husband." Now, this doesn't give a man the right to treat his wife like a doormat. What it does do is simply say that there are some things that in our marriages that we must commit to, and committing to that is biblical. Garrison Keillor uh, has a little thing here. If you remember, he's the one who was the MC for Woebegone Bay. It says in Woebegone Bay, Garrison Keillor tells the fanciful story of John Tolson. John moves to Minnesota, or leaves Minnesota and moves to New York, and makes a life for himself far from Lake Woebegone. Although the story is spun from Keillor's marvelous imagination, it contains a gem of insight. For example, John calls home and tells his parents about something his girlfriend has said. There's no such thing as a successful marriage. There are marriages that give up and marriages that keep on trying. That's the only difference. Seems like that's pretty good insight, folks. It's real easy to give up. It's tougher to stay in there and keep trying. Make adjustments. Seek a counselor. Do that which is right and according to God's sight. Love one another, and love has a way of overcoming all kinds of problems. Have a great day. Hope you strengthen your marriage. I hope that you strengthen your relationship with Jesus Christ. God bless you. We'll talk to you next week.